Embracing vulnerability, the heart of trust and surrender. Trust and surrender, these words might feel scary, they require courage. To trust is to be vulnerable. To surrender is to embrace uncertainty. Both are essential for a fulfilling life. Think of trust as a bridge. It connects us to others. It allows for intimacy and joy. Surrender is letting go of the bridge's railing. It's about trusting the journey, even when we can't see the other side. We're hardwired for connection. We crave belonging, but connection requires vulnerability. It means showing up authentically. It means letting others see our true selves. Trust and surrender are intertwined. They are the foundation of deep connection. They are the path to personal growth and peace. Trust is essential in all relationships. It's the invisible thread that binds us together, creating a sense of security and belonging. Without trust, relationships falter and crumble. It's the bedrock of healthy families, friendships, and romantic partnerships. Trust creates safety, allowing us to open up and share our true selves. It fosters an environment where love and respect can flourish. It allows us to be vulnerable without fear of judgment. When we trust, we feel free to express our deepest thoughts and emotions, knowing that we will be accepted and understood. When we trust someone, we believe in their integrity. We have confidence in their character and their intentions. This belief forms the foundation of a strong and lasting connection. We know they have our best interests at heart. This mutual understanding and care create a bond that can withstand the test of time and adversity. This doesn't mean they'll never hurt us. We're all human. We make mistakes. But trust allows us to forgive and move forward, knowing that the other person is committed to making amends. But trust means believing in their good intentions. It means giving them the benefit of the doubt and understanding that their actions come from a place of love and care. It means believing they'll take responsibility for their actions. Trust is about accountability and the willingness to make things right when they go wrong. This allows us to move through hurt and conflict. It enables us to heal and grow stronger together, rather than letting misunderstandings and mistakes drive us apart. It allows the relationship to grow stronger. Without trust, connections crumble. Trust is the glue that holds relationships together, enabling them to thrive and endure. Suspicion and doubt creep in. When trust is broken, it creates a chasm that can be difficult to bridge. We build walls to protect ourselves. This prevents true intimacy. These barriers keep us from experiencing the full depth of connection and understanding that trust can bring. It leaves us feeling alone, even in a crowded room. Without trust, we are isolated, unable to fully connect with those around us. Trust is the foundation of connection, and without it, we are adrift. Trust isn't built overnight. It's a process. It requires consistent action and vulnerability. It's about showing up authentically, even when it's scary. Start by being trustworthy yourself. Keep your promises. Be honest and transparent in your interactions. Follow through on your commitments. These small actions build a foundation of trust. Be vulnerable. Share your thoughts and feelings. Let others see your authentic self. This can be uncomfortable at first, but it's essential for building deep, meaningful connections. Be a good listener. Pay attention to what others are saying, validate their feelings, show empathy and understanding. Active listening builds trust and deepens connections. Remember, trust is a two-way street. It requires effort from both parties. Be patient and understanding as trust develops. Surrender is often misunderstood. Many people think that surrender means giving up or showing weakness, but that couldn't be further from the truth. It's not about weakness or giving up. Instead, surrender is about finding strength in letting go. It's about recognizing that we can't control everything, and that's okay. It's about letting go of the need to control everything. When we release our grip, we make room for new possibilities and opportunities to flow into our lives. It's about accepting what is, rather than resisting it. Acceptance doesn't mean we approve of everything that happens, but it means we acknowledge reality as it is. We live in a culture that values control. From a young age, we're taught to plan, to organize, and to strive for perfection in every aspect of our lives. We're taught to strive for perfection, to plan every detail, but in doing so, we often forget that life is inherently unpredictable and messy. But life is messy and unpredictable. No matter how much we plan, there will always be variables beyond our control. Trying to control everything leads to frustration and anxiety. The more we try to hold on, the more we feel things slipping through our fingers. Surrender is about embracing the unknown. It's about stepping into the fog with faith, knowing that the path will reveal itself as we move forward. It's about trusting that we'll be okay, even if things don't go according to plan. It's about finding peace in the midst of chaos. It's about having faith in a power greater than ourselves. Surrender isn't passive. It's an active choice. It's a decision to trust in the flow of life. It's about choosing to let go of our need to control. It's about releasing our tight grip and allowing life to unfold naturally. It's about surrendering to the present moment. When we let go, we open ourselves up to the beauty and wonder of now. It's about trusting in the journey, knowing that every step, even the uncertain ones, are part of our path. Letting go is not the end, but the beginning of a new way of being. Trust and surrender are intertwined. They are two sides of the same coin. We cannot have one without the other. When we trust, we surrender our need to control. We trust that the other person will treat us with respect and care. We trust that the situation will unfold in its own time. When we surrender, we open ourselves up to trust. We let go of our fear and doubt. We allow ourselves to be vulnerable. This creates space for deep connection and intimacy. The dance between trust and surrender is a lifelong journey. There will be times when we stumble, times when we hold on too tightly, but with practice we can learn to trust more deeply and surrender more fully. Trust and surrender are essential for personal growth. When we trust ourselves, we're more likely to take risks and step outside our comfort zones. This allows us to learn and grow. When we surrender to the present moment, we're less likely to dwell on the past or worry about the future. This allows us to experience life more fully. It allows us to appreciate the beauty in each moment. Vulnerability is the birthplace of courage, innovation, and creativity. It's where we discover our true potential. It's where we find our voice. Embracing vulnerability can be scary. It means letting go of our masks and pretenses. It means showing up authentically, even when it's uncomfortable. But the rewards are immeasurable. Trust and surrender are essential for all relationships. They form the bedrock upon which meaningful connections are built. Without trust, we are left in a state of constant doubt and uncertainty. Without surrender, we hold back parts of ourselves, never fully engaging with those around us. They allow us to connect on a deeper level. When we trust someone, we open up our hearts and minds, allowing for genuine understanding and empathy. Surrendering means letting go of our defenses and being present in the moment, which fosters true intimacy. They allow us to be vulnerable and authentic. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in reality, it is a strength. It takes courage to show our true selves, to share our fears, dreams, and insecurities. Authenticity, in turn, builds trust and deepens our connections. In romantic relationships, trust and surrender are crucial. They are the pillars that support emotional intimacy and partnership. Trust allows us to feel secure, knowing that our partner has our best interests at heart. Surrendering to the relationship means prioritizing it and being willing to compromise. They allow us to be emotionally intimate with our partners. Emotional intimacy is the glue that holds relationships together. It involves sharing our innermost thoughts and feelings, and being receptive to our partner's emotions. This mutual exchange fosters a deep bond. They allow us to create a safe and loving space. A relationship where trust and surrender are present is one where both partners feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment or rejection. This creates a nurturing environment where love can flourish. In friendships, trust and surrender allow us to be ourselves. True friends accept us for who we are, flaws and all. Trusting our friends means believing in their support and loyalty. Surrendering in friendship means being open and honest, sharing our true selves. We can share our joys and sorrows without fear of judgment. A trusted friend is someone we can turn to in times of happiness and hardship. They celebrate our successes and provide comfort during our struggles. This mutual support strengthens the bond of friendship. We can support each other through life's ups and downs. Life is full of challenges and triumphs, and having friends we can rely on makes the journey more bearable. Trust and surrender in friendships mean being there for each other, no matter what. In families, trust and surrender create a sense of belonging. Family is our first support system, and trust within the family unit is foundational. Surrendering to family dynamics means accepting and loving each other despite differences. They allow us to communicate openly and honestly. Open communication is key to resolving conflicts and understanding each other. Trusting family members with our thoughts and feelings fosters a deeper connection and mutual respect. They help us navigate the challenges of family life. Every family faces its own set of challenges, but trust and surrender help us navigate these difficulties together. By supporting each other, we build a resilient family unit. Remember, trust and surrender are a two-way street. Both parties need to be willing to give and receive. It's about mutual respect and understanding. Both parties need to be willing to be vulnerable and let go of control. Only then can true connection and understanding be achieved. Trust and surrender are the keys to deep, meaningful relationships. Surrender is about accepting what is, rather than resisting it. It's about letting go of the need to control everything. This can be a difficult concept to grasp, especially in a culture that values control, but when we learn to surrender, we find peace. We stop fighting against the current of life, we allow ourselves to flow with it. This doesn't mean we become passive. It means we choose our battles wisely. We focus on what we can control, and we let go of the rest. Surrender is a daily practice. It's about letting go of our worries and fears. It's about trusting that we're exactly where we need to be. Trust and surrender require courage. They require us to be vulnerable, to embrace uncertainty, to let go of control. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we trust and surrender, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We create deeper connections, we experience greater peace, we live more authentically. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. So, I encourage you to embrace the power of trust and surrender. Let go of the need to control. Open your heart to vulnerability, and watch as your life transforms.